Hi, Janny here from La-Z-Boy Ottawa and Kingston locations. At La-Z-Boy, we understand how important it is to create the perfect nursery for you and your future baby on the way. This video will feature some tips, tricks, and some do's and don'ts for designing the right nursery for your home. One of the better ways to figure out what can fit in a certain room is by measuring the length and height of the walls and then comparing them to the furniture you have your eyes on. Once that's done and over with, what kind of furniture can you place in this baby nursery? It is important to figure out what the baby will need to make it feel comfortable and well cared for. A crib, for example, should be on everyone's top priority furniture buy. Changing tables might also be a bigger priority. Another important piece would be either an accent chair or a recliner chair that you'll use for possible late nights or feeding. It can also be a perfect place for napping when the baby has trouble sleeping. As for additional furniture pieces lower on the totem pole, you can get a dresser for storing clothes and linens or a small shelving unit for books. Purchase quiet furniture because you don't want your furniture to be too loud or noisy, potentially waking up your baby during naps or bedtime. After all, nobody wants to deal with a cranky baby. For instance, consider furniture from La-Z-Boy. A manual reclining chair, though comfortable, may not be the best option. The clunking sound it produces when releasing the leg rest could easily disturb your baby's sleep. Instead, opt for a gliding recliner or a chair and a half. While they still make some noise, the gliding motion is smoother and quieter compared to the rocking recliners. Another great option is to upgrade to a power recliner, which is quiet as well. This may come as an afterthought for some individuals, but the way you place your furniture in a nursery can impact your baby a lot. Take for instance the presence of a large window in the nursery. While it brings natural light and a pleasant view, it's crucial to ensure that no direct sunlight hits the crib. Excessive light exposure can disrupt your baby's sleep patterns and make it challenging for them to relax and rest. If you cannot avoid natural sunlight, make sure to use curtains to keep the room cool and comfortable. If your crib is positioned away from any items that your baby can accidentally grab a hold of, your furniture placement should be just fine. As your baby becomes more independent and starts exploring their surroundings, it becomes increasingly crucial to be mindful of the items and objects present in their room, as well as what they have access to. This awareness may require implementing restrictions on certain items to ensure their safety and well-being. For example, if the closet has non-playable items, you might be more inclined to include a lock so the child can't enter the space. Another thing is ensuring that certain decorations like wall art aren't harmful to the baby. To avoid situations like this, it might be better to decorate the space with fewer heavy items and more light pieces. It might be also a better idea to go with less expensive decor item in case something happens to them and not too much of your money gets tossed away. Lastly, one of the most important things to remember is to be creative. As your nursery should follow your home's theme like any room in your house, it is also good to have fun when furnishing and decorating your child's room. After all, if this house is where you plan to raise your family, this might be where your child lives in until they're old enough to move out. Sure, they might decorate with other stuff later, but giving it a personality will provide them the environment they need to express themselves however they feel. Purchasing longevity furniture is a better choice than temporary items. Purchasing longevity furniture will not only save you money, but it can also be the furniture your child uses even after they move out. While there are other factors you should consider, we hope that this list of tips and tricks gives you an idea of how you should design your nursery. If you're feeling lost about how to plan for your nursery, fret not. La-Z-Boy has comfortable and quality chairs that will last the test of time. Make sure to stop by at any of our Ottawa and Kingston locations or schedule a visit online before coming in. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.